Election day is coming up. You have your options as Donald Trump, Joe Biden, and award-winning artist Kanye West. And that is not the most craziest thing we have seen yet this year. The African American rapper announced he was running for president on July 4, 2020. Most people thought it was a publicity stunt for his new upcoming music earlier that week. But the artist seems serious about becoming president of the United States of America. So I will be talking today about why the rapper is running for president and how he wants to improve from current or past presidents. I will be going in detail of Kanye West's so-called 2020 vision that he is trying to reach as president. Kanye West running for president really fascinated me because I have never heard of an artist trying to become leader of this country. To think about so much responsibility when he has so much happening with his personal life, I would think it would be enough. Ongoing questions surfaced through my head once I heard the news, so I decided to do my research. First, I will describe Kanye's successful life as an American rapper, record producer, and fashion designer. Second, I will be talking about Kanye West's presidential campaign. Lastly, I would go into detail about the rest of his attributes as president. Kanye West is one of the top-selling artists with more than 20 million albums and 140 million singles sold worldwide. West has a total of 21 Grammys, and that makes him one of the most awarded artists in the hip-hop section. He has not just created success for himself, but for other artists he has collaborated with. Kanye West has produced over 200 songs, including 11 top 10 singles and multiple #1 albums. I am quite sure most of you have heard about his most hyped shoes, Yeezys, which have contributed in helping him become a billionaire, even when he was declared in debt, over $50 million. If he can achieve this much, he may be able to achieve president someday. In an interview, the artist said, anything I go into, producing, rap, homes, clothing, anything, once I'm giving the right information, I apply my taste, and I have the best taste on the planet. Now that I have talked to you about Kanye West's success, I will talk to you about his presidential campaign. After Kanye West announced his running in mid-July, it was declared he has spent $12 million on his own campaign. Recently, on an interview, West said he started his registration late because he had a mild case of coronavirus. The artist said, "Why did I register so late to run for president? COVID. I had the virus, and I was sitting quarantined in my house, and my cousin texted me about being prepared to run for president. I just completely put it off to the side." Kanye West did not get on the ballot for 29 states out of 38 because he started his paperwork late. Right about now, he is only on the ballot in 11 states: Arkansas, Colorado, Idaho, Kentucky, Louisiana, Minnesota, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Utah, and Vermont, which makes it quite impossible for him to win the election this year. The artist had previously said that he would not stop running for president if he did not win this year. In addition, now that I am done with the information about his presidential campaign, I will go in depth about West's attributes and what he wants to bring to the table as president, his 2020 vision. On his interview, he said that he wants to bring to the table. On his interview, he said that his idea started in 2015 in the shower, and he announced it on the MTV Video Music Awards, which many people took it as a joke, but he felt as if God was telling him to become a leader. Kanye genuinely believed he has what it takes to take America out of debt and to listen to Americans, and making this a place where people can dream again. In one of his recent interviews, he said, "I know that me as president will be the best thing that would ever happen to America's foreign policy. And I've traveled more than any president already, and I bring people together. I put them rivals songs together to create masterpieces." Finally, now that I have talked to you about Kanye West, I will be closing this speech up with something I found vastly different about him from the rest of the presidents that I have seen campaign myself. What brought to my attention was how the artist not only wants to bring more faith upon Americans, but bring happiness. Kanye West also declared he is running as a member of the birthday party. The rapper said, because when I win, it feels like everybody's birthday, which is frankly quite unusual, because we would expect either Democratic or Republican Party. During one of his campaigns, West had a speech which concerned a couple of people because he started breaking down, talking about his abortion of his first child, and his wife Kim addressed the the illness West had in Twitter. Afterwards, saying he has been diagnosed with bipolar disorder. Running for president would not contribute for his well-being, said a professor, Captain Burdick. So from what I told you, we can see how he is different. But that surely doesn't mean he can't make it as president in the following years. Maybe one day Kanye West